The mounting of the Goliath crane in Romania is being presented by Bhutan Group.
Good.
The 1,200 short tons crane had been mounted in Boston in 1976, and it has functioned until 1991, when the shipyard had been closed down. The crane has 3 hooks on 2 trolleys and a wheel track of 118.875 meters and 66 meters lifting height. The dismantling operation began in May 2008, when the team of experts from Bhutan Group first began their investigation.
Okay.
It arrives at Mangalia on 17th of April 2009 after having crossed the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea on a barge. Its mounting takes place at Mangalia shipyard in the largest dock in Romania. Its weight, while functioning, is of 3,500 tons. The barge is being moored at the third dock, where the unloading also takes place. The crane's components are being unloaded according to a preset order, starting with the lower trolley, the legs and the bogie girders. A 750 tons crane is being used to carry out the unloading job. The last unloading component is the main girder. Its length reaches 136 meters. For its unloading, 2 groups of CAMEG multi-axle conveyors are being used. The unloading job is gradual and the barge's ballasting is also used. The girder is directly set in the mounting position. Together with the upper trolley and the service crane, it weighs around 2,000 tons. As you can see here, it is being centered against the runway and the lifting tower's foundation. This represents the first operation in a series meant to determine the final position of the crane and its functioning at the same time. The runway respects the original wheel track, 118.875 meters. Both the alignment and the leveling have been performed in a joint work by Bhutan Group. The length of the runway equals 984 meters. It is provided with gantry type elastic gripping and A100 rail. After the tower's mounting and assurance jobs, the first stage begins, lifting the main girders at plus 15 meters. The placement job of the first and second headpiece as well as the third and fourth headpiece, just under the main girder, is now taking place. The second stage follows, lifting the main girder at plus 58 meters. The lifting of the legs now begins. Firstly, the first and second pendular legs are being lifted. The lifting job is performed with the help of a mounting girder and a 5,000 tons crane. One leg weighs 86 tons. It is being assured and welded onto the mobile leg. An important aspect which had been observed during the mounting work was the coastline weather. The erection crane had to have a 8 meters per second wind speed measured at above 80 meters ground. The third and fourth legs, as well as the fixed legs, follow. Their erection, centering, assurance and welding onto the fixed leg. One leg weighs 160 tons. The legs' gripping points have been chosen so as to be appropriate for the legs' mounting pitch angle. During the third stage, the girder had been erected to plus 71 meters. Preparations are being done for positioning the two bogie girders as well as the crane's centering. A bogie girder is made of a group of 40 wheels and 8 drive groups, weighing in some 3,060 tons. The placing takes place centered on the runway, centered towards the main girder and in vertical position. While performing the final centering, the temperature variation during the day caused us a lot of troubles. We reached the conclusion that this stage must be carried out during the night between 9 and 12 p.m. and assurance to take place until 6 a.m. December the 9th, 2009, 2 p.m. Finally, Goliath is now resting upon his own legs. After 2,035 days from the barge's arrival in Romania, the crane had been installed. The dismantling will have to be performed now, as well as the final electric wiring and a 2-month testing. The expertise done for this installation allows us to say the following. The Goliath crane will be authorized for 1,000 tons, approximately 333 tons. It is the largest installation of this type in Europe. Goliath has a maximum height of 112 meters. The maximum lifting height until the hook is of 66 meters plus 12 meters from the dock. Wheel track 118.875 meters. Axle base between the two external wheels 53 meters. For more technical details, please feel free to contact the project manager, Mr. Vasile Gugoasă, telephone 0744 472 873.